Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Rishikesh. Come sit down.
Thank you, sir.
So we pronounce you Rishikesh or what is your name? Kavil.
Rishikesh Kawil Padikal, sir.
Which is the one which is
Pardon, sir?
how people call you Rishikesh or Kavil?
They call me Rishikesh, sir. That is my name.
Rishikesh, okay.
Kawil Padikal is my surname, sir.
So let's start with Rishikesh.
Yes, sir.
What is the significance of Rishikesh?
Sir, Rishikesh is a major holy city in Uttarakhand. It is located in the right bank of Ganga River, and it is famous for yoga, sir. It's yoga capital of the world, and it is also a major pilgrimage town, also, sir.
That is all or anything else? Does it indicate this word Rishi and Case? What does it mean?
Sir, Rishikesh means the hair of Rishi. Kesh means hair, and Rishi means major rishis have also gone there for a pilgrimage, also, sir.
Yes, lot of rishis have done their
Yes, sir.
meditation in
Yes,
the
sir.
banks of Ganga there in
Yes,
that
sir.
part. Okay. Okay. Now you come from Kerala,
Yes, sir.
Kozhikode.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what percentage of Malayalis, I mean people from Kerala,
Yes, sir.
are abroad?
Sir, I do not know what
What is the
percent.
size of remittances which comes to Kerala every year or every month, whatever figure?
Sir, I don't know the exact, but Kerala is second highest. 12% of entire remittances come to Kerala, sir. But
12% of entire means what?
$100 billion have been coming in remittances, sir. So,
$100 billion coming into India.
yes, sir. And 10% of that, 12% of that, sir, comes to Kerala. So Kerala is the second highest state in terms of remittances, sir.
Okay. Good. Now Kerala is poor in terms of industrialization, very
Yes.
rich in terms of natural beauty.
Yes, sir.
And there is obviously some unemployment, that is why people are going abroad.
Yes, sir.
So why don't they take measures to do some industrialization in Kerala?
So the government is moving in this direction to increase the ease of doing business. But Kerala historically has been a very poor state in terms of industrialization because of many factors. So trade unionism is a major problem in Kerala. And there is also limited land availability as well. And despite the natural resources, 40% of Kerala is Western Ghats, and it's very ecologically sensitive also. And the people's livelihood are also built around these areas. So,
But people in Kerala are very well educated.
yes, sir.
Still they don't want to do industrialization.
Sir, this perspective is changing, sir, but largely there has been an aversion to huge industrial projects in Kerala because of they feel that this would affect their land and their living quality, and also would pollute their areas.
Okay, now tell me, the Supreme Court has turned down the electoral bond scheme.
Yes, sir.
So what should be the new mechanism to fund the political parties?
So the Supreme Court has asked to revert to the older means of funding political parties, but even that also has the issue of the risk of black money being going to political parties. And so one way forward, sir, is a national election fund has been floated as an alternative, where 100% tax exemption is on the fund, and both corporates and donors, individual donors, can donate to this fund. And the allocation to different parties also can be according to some weightage decided by the Election Commission. So this is an alternative, sir, and but there needs to be more discussion on this front, sir.
Good, good. That's a good alternative. Now, one question on international relations.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is the root problem behind this ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia?
Sir, the root problem is the eastward expansion of NATO, sir. Russia sees this as a threat to its territorial integrity, and the militarization, especially along the Ukraine-Russia border, has been a huge concern for Russia, and this is their major reason, major trigger for the conflict, sir.
What was the other important region?
Sir, I can't recall of any.
Okay. Now, if this is the major concern,
Yes, sir.
now several new members
Yes, sir.
have been added, including some of the very countries which are
Yes, sir.
bordering Russia and having long borders.
Yes, sir.
So, how do you think this will impact on Russia now?
Sir, that is true. With the induction of Sweden and Finland, the Russia's borders with NATO has increased. So, in a way, Putin's war has backfired in a way. If we look at that, the borders with NATO and Russia have increased. The other objectives for Russia was to ensure that Ukraine was demilitarized, and it did not have any capacity to further conduct any such military operations, and also the eastern provinces of Ukraine, which include Luhansk and Donetsk, so that they would act as buffer states as well. So,
Okay.
So.
Where are the Indian diaspora found in the world?
Sir, most of it is in the Western, in Europe, in America, sir. We have a large diaspora in America, West Asia, and also there is increasing migration to Europe as well now, sir.
What about UK?
Yes, sir. UK, there has been an increasing trend of especially students going to UK for higher education.
Is it a recent trend or it's been there for a long time?
Sir, it is actually a recent trend, sir, but it has been reversing now because UK has adopted a bit more of.
I don't think so. I think people have been migrating to the UK for a long time.
Yes,
We
sir.
have some places in UK which are largely populated by Indians.
Yes, sir.
So how could that have been a recent trend?
So, as a recent trend with respect to students, sir.
I'm not asking about students, I'm talking about Indian diaspora in general.
Okay, sir. Sir, I did not know the change in trend, sir, about Indians going
What about
particularly.
Singapore and Malaysia?
Sir, we do have diaspora there, but not as much as we do in West Asia and.
You studied in Chennai.
Not Chennai, sir. I studied in Tirunelveli. The board, the Anna University board was the Chennai one.
DV stand for DV College.
Vetri Vale, sir.
Vetri.
Yes, sir.
Where is it located in Tirunelveli?
Tirunelveli, it is in a town called Thisain Villai, sir.
The same.
Yes, sir.
The nuclear power plant is located in Tirunelveli. Where is it located?
Kudangulam, sir.
And when was it operationalized?
Sir, I can't recall the exact year.
It happened when you were there. That's why I'm asking.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I cannot recall which year, sir.
What is the difference in culture between Kanyakumari, which is a neighboring district, and the culture in Tirunelveli, where you studied?
Sir, Kanyakumari has a lot of influence of Kerala culture. That was what I felt, especially in the language as well, sir. The Tamil, that the dialect spoken in Kanyakumari and Tirunelveli is the difference. It is pretty noticeable, and
Apart from the dialect is bound to be.
yes, sir.
Customs, festivals.
So, in terms of culture and festivals, I felt that they're more similar than different, sir.
They don't celebrate the Onam festival in Tirunelveli.
Sir, Onam is also not very much celebrated in Kanyakumari as well, sir.
It is celebrated.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm not aware of that.
I need to look into, sir.
I was collector of Kanyakumari more than 30 years back.
Oh, okay, sir.
Now, can you tell me something about reservation limits in Kerala? What is the reservation? What is the reservation provided for appointment to posts in the state government of Kerala. Is there a categorization? So much for scheduled castes, so much for backward classes.
Sir, I'm not aware of the specific criteria other than.
You're not aware of the categories of reservation.
Sir, 27% is provided to OBCs, sir.
What about Tamil Nadu where you studied? Did you try there?
No, sir, I did not try that.
What do you think about providing reservation for the backward classes and scheduled castes and scheduled tribes beyond 50%?
Sir, I think this trend of increasing reservation is a problem. What we instead of increasing the reservation, what we must focus on is that it is more efficient, and these reservation benefits do not go to beneficiaries who unintended beneficiaries who actually do not need reservations, sir. Instead of increasing the cap, I think that subcategorization would be better, sir, so that we can have more targeted reservation policies.
What does the Rohini Commission say about it?
Sir, the Rohini Commission has said that within the OBCs, more than 90% of the benefits have gone to just about a quarter of the OBC castes. So there is a clear inequality in benefits there, and this must be rectified, sir.
Can you tell me something about the temple entry movement in Kerala about 100 years back?
Sir, the temple entry movement began when in the Vaikom area, sir, when the public roads around the area were disallowed for some caste to the lower caste to actually tread upon, and this spiraled into a larger movement for temple entry into the interior of the temple and became the Vaikom Satyagraha, sir. This was supported by various leaders at that time, including Sri Narayana Guru and Mahatma Gandhi ji as well, sir.
What happened again?
Sir, in 1936, the temple entry proclamation was pronounced, and the lower caste people were also allowed in the.
In 1936. What
Yes, sir.
happened in 1925, 1926?
Sir, some of the roads were allowed, but not all the roads were allowed for lower caste people to use. But one particular road was not allowed, sir.
They were not allowed into the temples.
Yes, they were not allowed also into the temples.
Okay, Rishikesh,
Yes, sir.
man is born free, but he is in chains. Why is he in chains?
So he could be in chains because he has still not realized his potential. And
Who has told this code? It is political science. It's not the general description.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking about some important part of a very political science. No?
sir, I can't recall as of now, sir.
Okay. Life is bloody, nasty, brutish, short.
Yes, sir.
Who said so?
Sir, Thomas Hobbes had said this, sir.
Let us go to Gaza Strip
Yes, sir.
and Rafah.
Yes, sir.
Life is bloody,
Yes, sir.
brutish, nasty,
Yes, sir.
short. What do you say? Why is it so?
So that's because there is a conflict going on over there, sir.
Why conflict is going on?
So
Who created the conflict?
Sir, the immediate cause of the war, of the conflict, was the terrorist attack that was committed
When?
on October 7th, sir.
Why terrorist attack happened on October 7th?
Sir, because the Palestinian people in Gaza, they do not have, they want a state for themselves, sir.
What is a code which was violated?
Pardon, sir?
Why Palestinian people are in anger?
So they are in anger due to multiple reasons. They feel like they are being isolated and they are not.
Isolation is not a problem.
Sir, in like they are constantly referred to Gaza as.
Say the most important point. Why are they agitated?
So that's because they don't have a Palestinian country, sir.
They don't have a homeland.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So, the India stand on Israel Hamas warfare is very clear.
Yes, sir.
There are 4 or 5 subtle points.
Yes,
Can you bring those points? India stand to Palestinian-Israel conflict.
So one.
Clear point 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to explain much.
So the first point is to acknowledge what happened on October 7th was a terrorist attack. The second is that Israel should have been more mindful of the civilian casualties. And third, sir, is that a long-term solution is a political solution of the Palestinian state, of a Palestinian sovereign Palestinian state. Two-nation solution, sir.
So third, next.
Sir, I can't recall the last one, sir.
That's good enough. Now let us, John Rawls' theory of justice,
Yes, sir.
what does it mean?
Sir, Rawls' theory of justice is
Okay.
he used a term called veil of ignorance, in which goods are allocated under a veil of ignorance, so that the ones allocating the goods do not know who this is going to benefit. So, in that sense, a person would set the most just rules as possible, because he doesn't know that whether the rules. Yes.
I will ask you last question. John Rawls' theory of justice, where do you find India's constitution?
So reservation, the affirmative action policies that we have can be is a form of Rawls justice, sir. So
More explicit?
pardon, sir?
More explicitly, where it is stated?
Explicit.
Explicit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Keep up.
Okay, Rishikesh, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay, good. Rishikesh, I just saw that your foreign service is your first choice.
Yes, sir.
That's great. We need diplomats, smart, handsome people like you to go and spread the name of India. Pretty good. I just wanted to know a couple of things. When I look at India, I find that India is landlocked. Virtually, we have Himalayas in the work, and then we have a huge ocean named in our name. So what do you prefer? Should we have a continental strategy or a maritime strategy?
So, historically, we've had a largely continental strategy, but it is about time that we focus more on the maritime as well, especially with the challenges that we see in the Indo-Pacific, sir. So, both should be given equal importance, sir, but our maritime strategy, in the maritime sphere, we need to catch up a little bit to match other powers in the area. So,
Who are the other powers in the area so that we match them up?
so
In Indian Ocean, who is the other power?
Sir, in Indian Ocean, since China has this string of pearls policy, they are extending their influence in the Indian Ocean as well, sir. To undermine our geographical prominence in the Indian Ocean, China, a string of pearls strategy is trying to do this. So, to ensure that this does not happen, we need to shore our maritime sources, maritime powers, sir. And there are other powers we can collaborate with, including France.
So is India doing something towards this, or हाथ पे हाथ रख के बैठा हुआ India to shore up our maritime strategy?
So we have brought in we have an indigenous aircraft carrier, so that we built Vikrant, and recently we are collaborating with France and other countries in that.
So please read about, when is your interview?
So 5th of March, sir.
5th of March, oh, few days only. Please remember Sagar, etc. There are a lot of initiatives which the government is taking. Please bring out all this. There are many initiatives that Indian government is taking.
Yes, sir.
We just had Milan just now,
Yes, sir.
where 51 navies had come. Please look into a whole lot of these things. Somebody was talking about Tirunelveli.
Yes, sir.
How are you related to Tirunelveli?
Sir, I did my college there, sir.
That's a huge naval base there. What is the importance of that naval base? And that's the only base in the Asia.
Sir, I'm not aware of that base, sir.
Okay, just find out about INS Kattabomman, VLF station. Very low frequency, especially for the submarines. Okay, now when I look at things, I find that air is the most expensive, followed by rail, followed by land. Water is the cheapest way to transport goods. Then I'm getting confused as to why China is making BRI. Why not using the waterways? Even Arctic is slowly and steadily melting away. So China has access to Pacific, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Why is China investing so much on BRI?
Sir, BRI is a part of, would actually shore up its maritime strategy as well. The CPEC corridor goes through Gadar, and it could increase China's connectivity in the region, sir, to West Asia and Central Asia as well. So, it is not complete.
Okay. Just think about all these things. You need to think a little more. And last thing that I want to know, if you are sent to UNO to bat for India a seat in UNSC, what are the 5 points that you will say that we should get a seat?
So we're the largest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we're the largest democracy,
Okay.
And we have contributed a lot to the UN peacekeeping missions also, and so we have good relations with almost with Russia and US. So we can act as a negotiator in any future conflicts as well, and.
Think about all these things. I enjoyed interacting with you and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
So, with respect to political science,
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask a fundamental question. Suppose tomorrow, or say in the future, we are all well developed, we are blessed with good economic background, standard of life has improved. Can we revoke this right to free and compulsory education?
Pardon, sir, can we?
Revoke or
Revoke?
right to free and compulsory education.
Sir, there is still a huge issue with in terms of education, sir. So I do not think right now we are in a position to actually.
Give you the precondition.
Yes, sir.
What are the conditions that we get developed well? In future I'm talking about.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So in a few, so if I can get more clarity in the question, in the future, if we are developed, should we need right to?
No. Fundamental rights
Yes, sir.
has this nature of irrevocability.
Okay, sir.
So, under these circumstances, can we revoke right to free and compulsory education?
So education is an intrinsic part of development of a human being. So I don't know.
So, when people are well off, why can't they spend by themselves? In future,
In future.
let's say. The same applies to food, same applies to healthcare, same applies to everything.
Yes, sir. So if they have, sir, but what if, hypothetically, if the government denies the right to education or right to good education, then such a right would be necessary to assert.
You are well off when the society is rich enough, prosperous enough, developed. Why can't people spend by themselves? Why should we have right to, or say, can this right be revocable? That's my simple question. I'm not talking about social conditions, nothing. Legally, constitutionally,
Okay.
is this revocable or not?
Sir, I don't think it is revocable. It's part of the basic structure, sir. The basic right to education is part of the basic structure, sir, and larger right to life and liberty, sir. So I don't think it can be revocable, sir.
The same applies to right to free food. That can also be applied to right to life and irrevocable concept. So do you distinguish between positive rights and natural rights?
Yes, sir. Positive rights.
What are those positive? What is the main difference between natural rights and positive rights?
Natural rights and positive rights, sir. So natural rights are rights that are that are available to us by nature of being human being, and positive rights are it requires the state to intervene for us to have those rights. For example, right to health. These are positive rights, sir, which requires the state to come in and provide some intervention for us to have these rights. While right to, for example, liberty or free speech, which requires a negative for the state to not to interfere, sir.
So very simple. Natural rights are irrevocable because it doesn't originate from government. It doesn't go back to government.
Yes, sir.
Positive rights origin from government, and can be taken back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next question. So you have EEE as your background, education
Yes, sir.
background. So with respect to wireless electricity transmission,
Yes, sir.
so what exactly or who was the main person who gave this idea and what is the current status of it?
So currently it is a mode of transmission, especially for charging phones. Wireless transmission is being used, but it is not well developed form of technology right now. It is only used at a very minor scale, sir.
So the moment we talk about wireless electricity transmission, one of the scientists comes to our mind. Who is it?
So I think it's Tesla, sir.
And can you tell what are his other contributions?
So he pioneered much of the way in which electricity is being transformed, and how the principle of electromagnetic induction and everything. It was all pioneered by him, sir.
The entire AC current.
Pardon, sir?
AC current.
Yes, sir. AC current. Yes, sir. He was a pioneer of AC current, sir.
Okay. So fine. One last question. UPI is being used by many other countries. Now we are getting into internationalization of rupee.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it an irritant to US?
So the internationalization of the rupee is the US would like, definitely is concerned that its dollar hegemony is on the decline, but we are not at a position right now to actually be of that much of a concern, sir. We must the 80% of forex is still transactions still being done in the US dollar, sir. So there is still a strong prominence of the US dollar, but US will be concerned by the long-term effects of these initiatives, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And don't be tense, no more mock interviews.
Yes, sir.
Just
Sir.
relax.
You should be thorough with Kerala.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.